Here's what makes it ironic. Because that's what they like to do. They like to find that one or two black person that agrees with their views and says, well, hey, look, we're right. We got a black person that believes in us. But the thing that they don't understand is we're fighting for their lives too. Because what those Confederate sympathizers don't understand is that when they get pulled over, they're still black. Ain't nobody checking your trunk to see if you got a Confederate flag in there. Nobody's looking for your stars. You make one wrong move, they're pulling the trigger on them too. So we are fighting for their lives as well. They just don't know it. But we have to be clear. And again, displays like this is a perfect example of what we need right now. People who are willing in moments of crisis to step up boldly, unashamedly, and without the quotations, without the asterisks, stand up and say no. See, here's the thing what Donald Trump did when he did the whole both sides argument. Yeah. And we see it here too. There's no room for racism at all. That's what makes the monument crazy to me in the first place. There's no room for it. There's no room to talk about anything. Because we wouldn't be having a conversation if it was a Hitler monument. The Confederacy, slavery, early America was an instrument of genocide for my people. Human beings had horses tied up to their limbs, and those horses were running in opposite directions. Babies were fed to alligators as alligator bait. There's no room for conversation on that. There's no half and half on this discussion. It's an atrocity. It's genocide. Slavery was an atrocity. So there is no time for sit down and let's hear what they have to say about it. There's no time for that conversation no more. Because we didn't have a chance to talk when you had us in chains. There was no let's get you at a seat at the table, let's talk about how you feel about this and let's try to work something out. There wasn't nothing for that, nothing like that for my ancestors. So that's why we're here today. When we say no hate, no fear, we mean it. When we say no to white supremacy, we mean it. There is no room for a discussion, no room for a conversation. So like Mike said anyway, I want to echo that the statue is coming down. Woo! Yeah. But the crazy thing to me is, that's low-hanging fruit. That statue was up for 118 years. And what they'll say constantly is that we're trying to rewrite history, we're trying to remove history, we're trying to tell history right. If you're going to glorify something that kept us enslaved, you're not telling the story right. There is no heritage to talk about. Your heritage hates my skin color. Your heritage hated people that look like me. So they can say all day it's not about slavery. They can say all day it's not about white supremacy. Me personally, I'm not here for it. People will joke with me and Mike. They'll say Mike is Malcolm and I'm Martin. But I mean this wholeheartedly when I say there is no room for conversation on this no more. I'm not here to sit down and talk about it. I'm not here with the whole peace talk, because peace wasn't a conversation when they put that monument up. Not enough people had the power to say, no, we don't want this here. But we are here today. We are here today for jokers like this that call themselves serious. So again, no hate, no fear. We don't need no racists here. No hate, no fear.
We don't need no racists here. No hate, no fear. We don't need no racists here. No hate, no fear. We don't need no racists